It's in the game.
Great to have you with us from Thoreau Field, Memorial Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday, and we continue with this one. It's the Florida Gators and the Missouri Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Checking in with Coach Eli Drinkwitz before the game. He is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in, and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the Gators ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense comes onto the field first today. Ahmad Hardy, big day in his last game. Over 150 yards on the ground and a score.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Simmons on play action. Fires to the big fella. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. They'll try to run it in with Hardy. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And it really doesn't matter who plays quarterback in this offense because Ahmad Hardy is option 1, 2, and 3. And you saw him a year ago, man. Not only does he have that home run speed to make big plays, but he also runs that stretch play so nice and breaks tackles and uses his physicality. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like that in the backfield.
Yeah, and you mentioned the breaking tackles. That was really the thing. His contact balance and his ability to somehow stay on his feet on those outside zone plays were huge for Missouri's offense a year ago, and they're going to be looking to do that again. You better pack a lunch on defense every single time you're playing this guy. No question, we're expecting big things from him this season.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. And you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's Simmons to throw. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a third down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals, because you know kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that third down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
They'll run for it. It's Hardy. And some great fourth down defense against the run. So the Florida Gators offense takes the field for the first time in this game. A big challenge in this matchup is for the linebackers to be able to hold their ground, something they haven't always been successful at doing. Quick give. It's Pryor. Breaks into the open. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods in history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah, throw it again. Just chuck it around. But I like when they commit to the ground game, have some success to create some balance.
The Gators just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Motion from the back. Jones wants to throw it. Caught. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And I think with Florida, man, it's all about the quarterback position. When it was rolling at its peak, right, it was Jesse Palmer and Tim Tebow. That guy was pretty good too. But, like, finding that guy that can make the plays. I think bringing in Buster Faulkner is a big deal. They'll have a great offensive identity. But, Palmer, Florida's good when they got the trigger.
Well, the good news is they didn't have to leave the U.S. border to find the next guy like they did way back in the day. But you're right. I think Buster Faulkner really is the key. I thought one of the big moves for John Sumrall in the offseason was bringing in Faulkner as his offensive coordinator. One of the most difficult coordinators to defend. You ask any D coordinator in the country, and he always seems to get the best out of his quarterback. So they had a guy in DJ Lagway. They had really high hopes. Things didn't work out. He moves on to Baylor. But this is a critical spot. And how quickly this new quarterback can get on the same page as his play caller, that's critical for their success.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. 2nd down to the air. Almost had the completion. just missed it.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Got room at the 35. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
The Gators will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gators! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points.
Breaks free, and he might be gone. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Hands it off. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the 1st quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Simmons. Back's got it on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
It's caught. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. You just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Jones to throw. Got his man. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He breaks a tackle. Gets that thing away from the goalpost. He's got 5 out to the 10-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Looking to throw for it. Out wide left, it's Brown. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Snapped on 4th down. Fights off a defender. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to pass. Under pressure. Misses badly on that one.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Jones wants to throw it. Finds his man. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Awesome job there on 3rd down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the 1st.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Second and long here. Making the adjustment on the play. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Out wide right, it's Pryor. Makes the grab, but down immediately, he picks up a few.
And man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield, they throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Jones to throw. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball and force the incompletion.
And the Gators will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Throwing Simmons. Going for the big play. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Fires to the middle. Between the hashes, it's Singleton. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye of that full Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half. Missouri will kick it off to open this 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Holly, they seem very concerned about these injuries. What's going on down there?
Guys, the Florida head coach told me coming out of the locker room, their running back has been terrific, playing well so far in this game, but he is taking a lot of hits. He's had to absorb a lot of contact, running yards after contact, but they're going to keep their eye on him and see if he can power through all the hits, bumps, and bruises he's taken here in the first half. Back.
Okay, Holly.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the 2nd half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Selling the fake. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Turns it upfield. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Third and long right here. Jones wants to throw it. Complete. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
How how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run, and then that offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. Used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
Give to the running back. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Tells the run, wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their third sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
Here comes the heat. Finds his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up. Jones to throw. Got his man. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Now let's take a look at the stats of what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. So we open the final period with a third down play. Right at the line. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's fourth down. Has to have it on fourth down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the... down, and the gamble pays off.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. On the run, it's Pryor. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Jones wants to throw it. Makes the grab. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! And that lead grows even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Simmons to throw. Left side is Hardy.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be.
Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Gators sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Jones to throw. Out wide left, it's Brown. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it 2nd. They've got timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Third and long coming up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pryor. The Tigers spin their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead's extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. So the defense has kept them in it. The offense hasn't done anything, but there's still time if they get going now. Right side, it's Hardy. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Simmons. Oh, pressure's coming. Hauls it in. And the defense able to drag him down, but they'll recycle that down marker. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Again, it's Simmons. Left side is Hardy. Turning it on! Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. Quick completion to the right. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Long way to go on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Throwing Simmons. The screen, and watch out. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. From the gun on 3rd down, Simmons. No choice but to get rid of it, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
4th down, Simmons. Fires deep on the run. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Man, you cannot say enough about this defense. The whole game, start to finish, playing so good, limiting big plays, doing everything they needed to do, Palmer, to get the shutout, and most importantly, finish the game right here.
You know, this defense is different, David, I think in a lot of ways. This is their goal every game, and this is what they expect. They hold themselves to this standard. Players were telling us this week, we expect to go into each and every game and not allow any points. But to do it in this one, in this type of game, in this kind of environment against this opponent, that was very impressive by the defense.
Jones wants to throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Mays. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
To the wideout. Gain of 23 on the play. And that's a first down for the offense.
And the Gators come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Changing the routes with his receivers. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Brown. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Hits inside, it's Singleton. Oh, he's got some space. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Looking for more room. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense. Up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out.
You know, could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember, they're down, and it seems like the opponent's got this game in hand, but because of that interception, could that be the play now that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game?
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the fourth. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And hey, who knows, maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe,